Hello, Mel. Have you decided what you're going to do? I've run out of speeches, Mel. Moral, ethical, or otherwise. What they're doing is a slap in an honest cop's face. Yours and mine.
I know our unit's corrupt. I know there have been payoffs, big payoffs. Seen it with my own eyes. But...
Are you worried about losing your job? So am I. Are you worried that our own partners might not be there to back us up on some future assignment? So am I. Farley has promised to keep our names out of it. I know Farley. I can vouch for him. If he says we'll remain anonymous, we will remain anonymous. Only 3 people will even know we ever met. You, me, and Farley.
The only way I'll talk to him is if I pick the time and the place.
Of course. Just say the word.
How long you been in the force?
8 years.
I've been a cop 16 years.
Okay, everybody. I just want to remind you, this is a private museum as opposed to a public museum.
So that means what, Ham?
There are no guards or guardrails around any of the exhibits.
Right. All of the artifacts and exhibits that you are going to see are all privately owned by Mr. Waltondale. And since all of you seem to know Mr. Waltondale, the actor, try to concentrate on Mr. Waltondale as the art collector and pick a topic for your written report.
Did you see that movie where Waltondale played the mad scientist and he kept injecting himself with that purplish green fluid?
Did you see the movie where he played the mummy? The one where they dug him up and shipped him off to a winery in Northern California? It was great. He'd grind all his victims up in a wine press and then drink their blood.
So nice of you to come. Ms. Vance.
Thank you for having us, Mr. Waltondale.
So good to see you again. Shall we walk this way? Instead of me giving you some stuffy old lecture, I want you to walk around. Take your time. Slowly get the feel for the place. Let your eyes take you into the past. Let your imagination run free. What you are seeing are not merely objects, but pieces of time. Go on, explore, wander. Be adventurous. Interested in ciphers?
Miss Vance told us you were a cryptologist during World War II. A code breaker.
That I was. Do you know anything about this code machine, the Enigma?
Well, I know it was used by the Nazis.
Yes. They'd changed the codes for their messages weekly. And later in the war, even daily. They'd mechanically reset the machine. Physically program each message.
Sort of like a mechanical computer.
Yes. Very much so.
Excuse me. What's in that room over there where that door is?
Ah, my most prized exhibit. Welcome to the tomb of Amun-Re versus the second. Gaze. Gaze upon the face of Amun-Re, Pharaoh of Egypt, dead for over 3,800 years. Look. Look at Amun-Re. Look at the face of eternity. Is he truly dead? Or is he merely sleeping? Amun-Re believed that all men were divided into halves, half good and half evil. The two halves were constantly in a struggle to overcome each other, to make man either all good or all bad. Amun-Re also was a worshiper of the Egyptian god Whiz, a squat, dwarf-like creature with a large, grinning face. Whiz was the patron of fun. He was quite a prankster. Amun-Re was quite a prankster himself. He felt his kinship with Whiz was due to Whiz tempting the evil half of his nature.
What's Amun-Re holding in his hand?
The mirror of death. It is inscribed with a message that has never been deciphered. Perhaps the message contains a curse left behind by Amun-Re, who, in league with Whiz, would seek to punish all those who dare enter his tomb.
I think I found the topic for my paper.
Where's Walton?
Hello, Lou.
Hello, Mel.
Helen's told me you promised to keep our names out of this.
Yeah, I promise. You saw something. A payoff. A couple of payoffs.
Yeah. Between Lieutenant Brian Peterson of Intelligence and one of Borman's men. How each time a large satchel was given to Peterson. I followed him. He'd take the satchels to a bank. A bank where he doesn't have an account. Not in his own name, anyway.
How'd you know it was Borman's man?
Are you kidding? Armed